Hey, as one parent to another, what are you giving your kids this Christmas? What tools are you giving your sons and daughters this Christmas? Well, I guess it depends. Depends on what the problem is. If they're trying to fix a plumbing problem, you might give them a pipe wrench. If they're trying to write something significant, you might give them a pen or a laptop. And if they're wanting to learn guitar, you might give them a pick. Now, if they want to get fit, you could give them some dumbbells. Okay, maybe not this one. This is a little bit tiny, but you get the point. But in 2024, the biggest problem that Gen Z is dealing with is the fact that they're failing as they enter the workforce. 74% of all employers are saying that Gen Z is by far the most difficult generation to deal with at this point. And a part of that, 40% are saying, is because they lack technological skills. They might know how to use their smartphone, but they don't understand the technology, and they really don't understand how to use it. So as a result, 40% of employers right now are saying, I don't want to hire a Gen Z anymore. And as Gen Zs are looking at this and experiencing this, 70% of them are saying that they experience a profound sense of hopelessness as they consider their future or lack thereof. Well, what's the cause? Well, the cause is something I call the gap. And the gap is the difference between the tools that Gen Z should be bringing into the workforce and what they're actually bringing in. There's a disparity. There's a gap in there. And that gap is what's causing them the trouble. My name's Todd Reimer. I'm a leadership coach and trainer. And I train and coach the men and women who are the supervisors to many Gen Zs entering the workforce. And I saw these problems, and I saw the frustration, and I put a resource together for parents to be able to put into the hands of their teens and young adults. It's called Fill the Gap, how Gen Z can enter the workforce with competence and with confidence. Here's a couple of tools that you're going to find inside Fill the Gap. Work smarter and harder. The saying, work smarter, not harder, that doesn't cut it. They need to be able to stand out. Work smarter and harder. Be early and late. Show up a few minutes early in the morning, and then stay a few minutes late at the end of the day. If they're going to become the exception to that 70% who feel hopeless, they need to stand out. And this is one of the things that will help them. Communication skills is another one of the tools that we'll talk about in Fill the Gap. One of the biggest critiques of this generation right now is their lack of interpersonal, in-person communication skills. Something as simple as teaching them, look someone in the eye when you're talking with them. And especially if you're uncomfortable, especially if you're feeling a bit insecure or anxious about it. Look them in the eye. It will develop confidence in them. It's Christmas, and you have the opportunity to put this tool, this resource, think of it as a toolkit, into the hands of your sons and your daughters, and give them the opportunity to be prepared to become that exception to that 70% who feel hopeless. Just go to www.youfillthegap.com. The link is below. Just click on that. Now, give your son, give your daughter hope this Christmas. Fill the gap.